It doesn't matter what the hell you're trying to do. There's always somebody who's been doing it before you. Don't think that you're some unique first idea person. You are a reiteration of things you've digested. What's poppin', y'all? Today, I want to talk to y'all about the importance of mentorship. Having those people in your life that you can look at and say, hey, they're doing something that I want to do, or something similar to what I want to do, or they've done something that I aspire to one day accomplish myself, and I want to learn from them. That's mentorship. I will never forget the day that I first experienced talent development for public speaking and for hosting. It was 2019. Me and Tierra Monique had just finished up a show in Charlotte, North Carolina. We just crushed this show. It was sold out in Charlotte. We had our own green rooms. We hit the stage. We did our thing. At this point, this is our third show ever with the tour company, Colors Worldwide, and doing the R&B only shows. You couldn't tell us that we weren't going to host the Grammys next year. You couldn't tell us that we weren't going to be performing at Coachella after that show. We thought we had it. We've done 3 shows now. We killed DC. We killed Sacramento. Now we do a show in Charlotte and the crowd is eating us up. Oh, we're the best. In walks the CEO and the founder of our company, Jabari. Now, Jabari has a very even-keeled and collected demeanor whenever he's doing business or whenever he's working with his employees or partners or anything like that. No matter what, you see Jabari, he's gonna be cool, chill, calm, and collected. He's still an energetic guy, but I want to paint the picture for how it felt to see him walk in, straight-faced, even and cool, thinking that he's about to dap us up and be like, oh, y'all killed that. For the first words out of his mouth to be, that was not good. You need to get better. And then from there, he began to break down to us what we did wrong, things with our professionalism, things with how we were going about pacing the show, things with how we were using our words, how we were using our bodies, how we were using the stage, and how we were using the special effects that come with putting on the show that we do. I remember my heart racing in that moment because it was the first time anybody has told me that like my hosting or something wasn't amazing. You know, if you don't study the science of what you're trying to learn, or you don't have people around you who study the science of what you're trying to do, to them, you doing anything better than them is gonna be great. So you have to find people that are in the world you're trying to get into, in the expertise that you're trying to be an expert for. So that way you can kind of synthesize the information they have with the information and experience you have to be a better version of yourself. So I remember my heart pounding as he said that, and I'm like, wait, what? Because of the confusion where it's like, my beliefs have just been challenged. Am I not that good? Are we not that good? But after I kind of let that moment pass, I took out my journal and I started writing everything that he was saying in order to better understand and process what I needed to get, what exactly he meant and what I needed to get better at. As I wrote and journaled these things and I was able to reflect on it later, and Jabari is also an excellent mentor, excellent coach, so he broke down why the things he was saying are going to make us better. He believed in us, and that was the key ingredient in understanding that this wasn't a critique on me personally, it was an attempt to make a better version of the art that I'm trying to put out. It was genuine investment in wanting to see me be better. That's what you get with mentorship. So I wrote these things down, me and Tierra talk about it, me and Jabari talk about it, I reflect over it, and I realized I've never actually had that in my life for something as specific as hosting and public speaking. I've never had anybody break down to me how my talent could get better. I just had talent that was always better than the people around me. Now, when I did sports, you have coaches. When I was in my fraternity, I had older brothers. So it was different things that allowed me to experience that coaching method, but it was my first time having it for something that was so specific and something so niche and tailored specifically to something only I'm doing. As I continue to grow and get more mentorship from him and keep developing from that, I realized how important it is to have a mentor, whether it's in business, whether it's in art, whether it's in fitness, whether it's in diet, or even if it's in parenting and marriage. Having somebody that you can look to say, wow, they have more experience than me, and they also are willing to invest the time to become experts in that same field as me. I should synthesize my info with them. I should be willing to learn from them. I want them to help coach me so that way they can see what I don't see and help me be better. Now, picking the right mentor, finding the right mentor, these are all journeys in themselves. And oftentimes, Matter of fact, there's a really good Teen Titans episode. If anybody's a Teen Titans fan, I grew up watching hella anime and hella cartoons. If anybody's a Teen Titans fan, there's an episode where Robin has to go to the top of the mountain, and Robin is looking for this master teacher that's supposed to be the person that teaches him how to beat this martial artist that he's been trying to beat. On his way there, there's this old woman who he sees at every section of the way up the mountain. And as he's going up the mountain, he's trying to go through the little trials and tribulations that each step has, and the old lady is kind of there giving him some wisdom, and he's kind of like, he's listening to her, blowing her off, listening to her, blowing her off. Basically, as soon as he realizes what he thinks to do isn't the right thing to do and it's not going to get him ahead, that's when he listens to the old lady. And then he gets farther and farther and farther up the mountain, only to realize when he gets to the top, the master was the old woman the whole time. And it's a great example of a master or a mentor reveals themselves to you when you're ready. So you have to make sure that you're going out of your way to do the things that are necessary to prepare you to be better, to elevate yourself. If you're a DJ, if you want to get into finance, if you want to be a business owner, you want to get into fitness, it doesn't matter what the hell you're trying to do. There's always somebody who's been doing it before you. Don't think that you're some unique first idea person. You are a reiteration of things you've digested. So there's people in front of you that you can look at and say, what can I learn from this person so that way I can be a better me? It's not about competing with them. It's not about putting them on a pedestal, but it is about being able to be humble enough to learn and understand that everybody has an experience that you can learn from. And if you can have that mentality, you will be an endless student. Your potential is limitless. Key takeaways from this: do the things necessary for the mentor to appear to you. Whether that's looking for the information, studying the information, trying and failing, trying and failing, networking, going out of your way, just doing the due diligence to keep going and trying to find ways to elevate. And understand that that mentor will make a huge difference in how fast you go. The proverb goes like this: you can go far alone, but you can go farther with the people behind you pushing you. You can go faster with people behind you pushing you. And you damn near can go to the moon if you have people that are pulling you up there because they've already been there too. Make sure you find a mentor. Make sure you do the due diligence to make sure you understand you need a mentor and that you're mentoring your own self. Mentor that younger version of yourself that wanted to be too arrogant with all the lessons you've learned today, so that way you keep being better than you were yesterday. And like I always say, I tell my story to help you tell your story, so that way we can make history. Apex Laurent, we out. Hey, show up every day.